central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard to bet against this guy Tielemans, Peter, having a telling influence here. He's best deployed in a central midfield position, and it's from there he can really influence the team's possession. He can dictate games and get his passing right pretty much every time in terms of length, pace and weight.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And that has been cleared. And here's Nico Williams. Great defending, strong and determined.
Doku.
Onana. Tielemans. Trossard. Tielemans. Long ball looking to counter. Laporte attempts a clearance. Mechelen. Castagna. Meunier. De Bruyne. Onana. Castagna. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Castagna. And here's Trossard. Oh, shooting chance! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Goes for the header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Llorente shifted upfield. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, that's a waste.
Spain have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Onana. De Bruyne. Doku. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Out towards the flank. De Bruyne. Meunier. De Bruyne. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Shapes to shoot!
Oyarzabal just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Doku. That's really well manoeuvred. And that was very necessary. Moved on forwards. It's a promising position. Time to deliver. Trossard. That's good play. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Fabian Ruiz. Aim forwards. Yamal. Tielemans. Trossard. Tielemans. Trossard. Onana. And it's Meunier. De Bruyne. Onana. Meunier. De Bruyne. Pedri. Laporte. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And here's Pedri. Trossard. Castagna. Tielemans. Trossard. Onana. Onana, gently done. Laporte clears it away. That's very neat. And it's to... He's had a shot! Nico Williams. Clipped into space. It's the keeper's ball. Trossard. Yamal. Oyarzabal. No foul, says the referee. De Bruyne. Castagna. Trossard. And it's Castagna. Castagna goes on a charge down the left. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. What a throw in. And it's played forward. De Bruyne goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kubasi. Oyarzabal chasing after it. Cuts out the pass. De Bruyne. First quarter of an hour gone. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And it's De Bruyne. Pedri is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Corner then. Cleared away. Trossard, long ball upfield. Tielemans forwards and with intent. He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Llorente. Oh, nice touch. Out to the right. Tries to get it clear. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Williams. De Ketelaere. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Castagna. De Bruyne. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Rodri. Laporte. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nico Williams is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Onana. Tielemans. Mechelen. Trossard. And it's Castagna. Tielemans. De Bruyne spreads it out wide. Now who's going to be first to this? Castagna herring after the ball here. And he's heaved it away. Trossard. And he's there to get it away. De Bruyne. And it's hoisted clear. And here's De Bruyne. Yamal. Llorente, gently done. Oyarzabal. Moved on forwards. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Onana. Doku. Mechelen. Trossard. Aim forwards. Laporte with the clearance. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tielemans, played over towards the opposite flank. There are a few waiting for it. Meunier tries a cross. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Onana. De Bruyne. Onana shifted upfield. And it's Meunier. De Bruyne. Meunier knocks it out wide. Tries to get it clear. And that's a throw. Meunier. De Bruyne. Looks across and plays it in. Yamal. Pedri, and it's lofted through here. Now it's Williams. Oyarzabal. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Doku. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Trossard looks to get on the end of this. Nico Williams. Cucurella goes forward. Defending of the desperate variety.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cucurella. Williams delivers the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Fabian Ruiz laid out to the left flank. Williams. Either side really getting hold of the ball. De Ketelada. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Belgium clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tielemans. Meunier. Doku. Onana. Tielemans. Trossard. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Bruyne. That has been cut short. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Doku. De Bruyne. Tielemans. And it's Castagna, looking here to chip it through. That'll be a throw-in. Meunier. Oh, it's played into the area. In once more. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Meunier. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Onana. De Bruyne. Trossard. Castagna puts the ball in. And he thumps it clear. Yamal. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Onana. Tielemans. Castagna. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Ball is over the line. Doku. Tielemans. And it's Castagna. Now that's well seen too. Cucurella. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Tielemans. Doku. Belgium keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Moved on forwards. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nico Williams going full steam ahead down the left flank. Pedri. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, sweet feet. Doku does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Now it's Llorente. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Mechelen. Tielemans. Castagna. Trossard. Onana. Onana forwards and with intent. That's tidy. And it's Meunier. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Proves too strong. Kubasi. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Castagna. Tielemans. Trossard. That's a cute ball. It's a throw-in. And here's Trossard. Trossard. Played out wide. Castagna. Over to the left. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's De Bruyne. Great chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Spain may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
De Bruyne. Doku. And here's the Catalana. De Bruyne. Deftly away. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Meunier. Doku. Meunier. Tielemans, played out towards the right wing. Rodri. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Oh, can he get onto this? Castagna. Trossard.
Belgium have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Trossard. Hit into the middle, and he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Corner it is. Here's the Ketelara. And it's Tielemans!
Tielemans usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tielemans. Meunier. Doku. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Oh, good-looking ball. Meunier. Doku. Onana. De Bruyne. Castagna. Trossard. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Onana. Meunier. Doku. Lovely feet. Can he deliver? Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Oyarzabal is onto it in a flash. Castagna. Castagna forwards and with intent. De Ketelara spread out to the left. Trossard. Castagna. Oh, that's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's still got it, needs help. De Ketelara. De Bruyne. Nico Williams. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal, aim forwards. Meunier, and the keeper's got it again. Castagna. Trossard. Castagna. Castagna, nicely aimed pass.
De Ketelara really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
De Bruyne. Fabian Ruiz. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Llorente looking to hit the byline here. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Tielemans. Onana. Not the most accurate pass. It'll be a throw-in. Kubasi. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz moved on forwards. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella puts them all in. Danger averted for now. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. De Ketelaere. Now it's Trossard. He has found the way through. Now it's De Ketelaere. Gets his head on it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella shifted upfield. Doku. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goal-mouth action.
Onana. 60 minutes played. Who's he going to play in? Cucurella. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Now he's off and running. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Cucurella. And here's Oyarzabal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal. Llorente. It's gone for a throw-in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's played forward. Oh, red. Nice interception. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Lukaku. Trossard. Castagna. Tielemans. Forwards and with intent. And it's Lukaku. Llorente. Nico Williams. Lukaku wins the duel this time. Lukaku. Cucurella gets him to thwart him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Doku. Plays it across. No, that's not going to find its target. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. It's an inviting looking ball, that. I was just lacking in accuracy. Castagna. Trossard. Trossard tries looking up for options on the left. Tielemans. De Bruyne done delicately. Cucurella getting this one clear. And here's Doku. Fabian Ruiz. Laporte gently done. Meunier gets over and intercepts. Onana. Out for a throw. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Williams. He's shifting through the gears here. In it comes. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's really well cleared. Onana. He is through here. Doku. He's in plenty of space here. Lukaku. That looks a good cross. That has been knocked clear.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Aim forwards. Nico Williams have it back and can go again. Yamal. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Now it's Lukaku. It's Lukaku! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Onana. Moved on forwards. Diving header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Lukaku instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution though.
Pau Kubasi, gently done. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Llorente. Llorente. Early ball out from the back. Meunier. Kubasi. Rodri. Laporte shifted upfield. And that is out of play. Cucurella. Nico Williams. He is just caressing the ball. That's well blocked and back out it comes.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Yamal. Here's Oyarzabal. Spain have a free kick. Yamal! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top drawer!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Oh, that is a bit special. Spain have fired themselves in front.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Cucurella. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Yamal. Llorente looks to the other side. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. And they've got rid.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Llorente. Llorente forwards and with intent. And here's Pedri.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Castagna. De Bruyne chasing after it. And here's Lukaku. Trossard. That has found him in acres of space. It's a mighty effort! And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Tielemans, and it's played forward.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pedri. Spain leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Llorente. Llorente. Llorente proves just a little bit too strong. It's gone out for a throw-in. Yamal's cross. Tries to get it clear.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Trossard. Trossard. And it's Castagna. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Crossed into the box.
Belgium really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nico Williams. Laporte driven forward. Castagna makes the interception. Meunier. Mechelen. Spain close now to seeing this one through to the end. That's really well manoeuvred. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Llorente. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Laporte. And it's played forward. Onana. Llorente. Kubasi. Over to the left. And claimed it back swiftly. Doku. Meunier. Doku. Tielemans. Final seconds, this has to be it. De Bruyne. Castagna. Tielemans.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Trossard. He's got away.
Belgium really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Spain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier. Belgium really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Kubasi played up towards the front line. Meunier. De Bruyne forwards and with intent. Belgium cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. De Bruyne opts to play it back. Doku! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's De Bruyne. Belgium to make one last surge forward. We are into stoppage time. Llorente. Yamal. So who's he picking out? Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Onana. Castagna. Trossard shifted upfield. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Spain definitely approached the game in the right way. A nice mix-up of tactics, constantly keeping their opponents guessing, and it was just a lovely show of adaptability. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que la tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido.